Hi all, Diana here again. Today is November 14, 2019. I am 3 days post-op from the Loop Duodenal Switch. I had the loop on 11/11/2019 with Dr. Christina Richards at the LDS Hospital in Salt Lake City, Utah. My highest weight I had seen on a scale in April of 2019 was 406 pounds. Surgery date was 340 pounds. And right now, I'm not 100% positive. I am just trying to get over my first week of surgery. I have some distended tummy. I have TMI. If you don't want to see, pause or skip. I'm going to show my incisions. Here is where my JP loop, or the JP tube was at. And then I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 other incisions where they have the trocars at. They are healing nicely. I don't see any redness. They don't feel too bad. So I am healing pretty well, it looks like. I am a little bit bloated, I think, just from the gas that they give you in the hospital. So we're good to go there. I've taken some extra strength Gas X to kind of help with that. I have been walking around a lot. I took almost a mile walk earlier with my dog. He likes to pull, but he's only a Chiweenie, so it wasn't so bad. I was trying to kind of teach him to not pull, so I got him some stuff on Amazon, some anti-pulley walkie stuff. Anyhow, so I have just been walking around my driveway. I have 2 sets of stairs to get outside, and then a nice little 2-car garage driveway, and I go up the street just a little bit and walk around for about 20 minutes or so. My almost mile walk took me about 30 minutes because, I was going pretty slow, trying to keep myself up to going and not hurting myself. But it felt good. I didn't have any problems and I felt fine. Some pain I'm having, my back is hurting. As some of you know, I have fibromyalgia and spinal arthritis, and I have not been allowed to take my naproxen for a few weeks now because it has blood thinning products in it. So at the hospital they told me no more. I cannot ever take naproxen again because it's not good. So I'm going to have to see my practitioner and find out what kind of nerve painkillers I can get. I don't like anything too much. I'm on Tylenol, but it doesn't really help. So we'll see what he says. He's not the best when it comes to pain treatment. He just says, it is what it is. You'll live with it for the rest of your life and just deal with it. But, oh well. Calcium. So today I was going over the pills that I'm going to be taking. I got a couple of things from the bariatric website. The BMI Utah has some really good ADEK pills. There's some chewies, there's tablets, there's all kinds of fun stuff. So I got some of the multivitamins, I got some of the iron chews, and I got some of the calcium chews. So with the duodenal switch, they want you to have your main vitamins. They want you to have the ADEK multivitamin, which is 2 tablets a day, and that has a whole lot of stuff in it. Then they want you to have 1,800 to 2,400 milligrams a day of calcium. Strong bones and all that fun stuff. So the chews that I got have 500 milligrams a piece. So I came up with the option with the milligrams that the ADEK already has in it, which is 170 milligrams of calcium. It, along with 4 chews throughout the day, will give me, about 170 in milligrams for calcium. So that'll be good. And then the iron they want you to take, so I'm very low on iron, so I need to take at least 65 milligrams. Now there's a little bit of iron in the ADEKs, but they don't put a lot in there because iron and calcium will fight to be absorbed in your body, and then it'll just cancel each other out. So you take the multivitamin with the calcium, and then 2 hours later you can take your iron. And I have the multivitamin, or the iron chew, which I take 1 of, and that's going to be 30 milligrams of calcium, I believe. And then I have a vitamin C iron pill, which is 65 milligrams. So you get some milligrams of iron in your ADEK, but not enough. So with those being supplemented, I'm going to get like an entire 95 milligrams of, yeah, a pretty good amount of vitamin C and iron. Anyway, sorry. Boring, I'm sure, but that is what my pills are going to look like. I also take Wellbutrin, and I've been taking a lot of other things. Some biotin, which is in the ADEK. I started taking some collagen just so I hopefully don't lose my precious little hair that I have already. It already looks like it's going, but I have a very light head of hair, so it matches my skin color, so it looks like there's a big bald spot, which there's not, but there could be in a couple of months, because they say that when you lose a lot of weight really quickly, you tend to lose your hair as well. So I can chop it off. It's getting, I mean, it's long enough that I can chop if I need to, and hopefully it'll grow back. Who knows? So, yeah, that's what the vitamins are going to look like. That's with the duodenal switch. They say that you don't... Oh, and a probiotic. I have a probiotic that I got from the bariatric as well, which is delicious. It's in grape. It's just a tiny, tiny chew, and you just take 1 a day. So that's all I really need, is just the ADEK vitamin, the calcium, iron, and the probiotic. And the reason why you don't need as much is because with the other surgeries that are looped, or, you know, the gastric bypass, you are not getting in as many multivitamins. You're not allowed to absorb as much, or you're allowed to, you just don't absorb as much. But with the Loop DS, you have a little bit longer channel, 300 centimeters. So you have more time to digest and more time to absorb the vitamins that you're getting in through not just your food, but through the calcium and the pills you take. So, okay, anyway, totally boring, totally sorry. I'm just trying to think. 3rd day out, as you can tell, I'm doing fine. I just need to take some small painkillers and get some sleep. It's mostly for my back. I do have my left stitch is a little sore, but from the surgery it seems to be fine. I am actually finding that I'm able to get in my water, so I've had like 2 bowls of soup. I had some cream of mushroom soup that my husband strained for me, and I had some chicken broth. I have a popsicle today, a sugar-free popsicle. And I had 2 Propel waters that were like 16.5 ounces a piece. And I think I had a chocolate pudding, a Jell-O-free chocolate pudding. So it seems to me like a lot of food, or a lot of liquid, just on day 3. But I'm finding I'm hungry. I think a lot of it's head hunger, as I had mentioned before, because I just want like a piece of pizza or like a piece of steak or something. And my friend says that if you just chew, 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 and then spit it out, that it helps you with your head hunger. So, I don't know, I think I'd have a hard time just spitting it out because, you know, waste not, want not, and all. So, I'll probably just have to wait for a couple weeks to get on soft food again, but I'm doing, so I'm just resting. I'm gonna take some more walks, and I'm just doing the things I need to do. Hopefully I'm getting in enough water. I'm trying to get at least the 36 ounces a day, which is going to have to double eventually. And the protein shakes I'm having a harder time getting in, so they fill me up faster and stay longer. So I'm just kind of going with more water right now, just to try to get in some delicious liquid water. Alright, well, I'm gonna let you go. Sorry this has taken so long. If y'all have any questions or concerns or comments, please go ahead and feel free to leave me a comment. I have left a couple of why get the duodenal switch loop, or the loop duodenal switch, or the loop DS, or the SIDS, or SADIs, or what do you want to call it. I have left a link to why I chose it, and not really why I chose it, but a link that tells you what the goods and the bads and all that are, and that's kind of one of the reasons I chose what I did. So far, no regrets. We'll see how it goes in months to come, but yep, thanks for hanging on with me, and I hope you all have a great day. Mwah. Bye!